Yo, what's good everybody? Apple Dokkan here and I'm excited to be with you guys. You're back with another Sparking Zero video. If you're here watching this video, chances are that you really like Sparking Zero. Hey, I do too. But what I also do like is ranking characters. And as we know, Sparking Zero has quite a few of those characters. So this video will be the first of a series of videos where I rank every single Sparking Zero character. Yes, all 182 of them in groups, depending on this cute little thing called a DP value. This value is assigned to all characters from 1 to 10, and each DP value is going to have its own separate video. So welcome to ranking every single 2DP character in Sparking Zero, including Mr. Satan, because I wanted this to be a top 10. Title subject to change. Before we get into ranking anything Sparking Zero related, guys, please go down there, leave a like and subscribe to support the channel, and let's just get right into our list right here. Starting out with our number 10, it is going to be none other than the savior of Earth himself from the Danger of Boo, the best martial artist in the DP universe, Mr. Satan! This guy is known for the way he gaslights everyone into thinking that he really is that guy, but sadly that didn't really help him to get a higher ranking in this list today. Just like in the show, Mr. Satan is treated kind of like a joke character in Sparking Zero. I will start with his positives though. He does have the fastest charging speed in the game, and he does have a very good unblockable super attack that can be cheesed a little bit in one particular map only. You can spam this on the World Tournament map because it's a very little map and your enemy is gonna take quite a bit to recover, so you can just spam this and that's basically it. That's literally all he has. Both of his utility abilities are stat boosts that give him 0 defensive maneuvers. His other super attack is a coin flip of damage. I'm not even kidding. This guy punches the enemy and there's a chance that you just don't do damage. Not to mention that you can literally just not stagger any enemy with him. And yeah, I mean, he is the only one DP character in the game for a reason. He is only in this list just because I'm not doing a whole video on him. Moving on to our number 9 spot, we are gonna be looking at a character Mr. Satan is very familiar with. He did beat this guy's ass in one World Tournament. I don't know if they ever say what World Tournament that was, but he does beat this guy's ass in one World Tournament. Spopovich. Honestly, Spopovich really just isn't that much special of a character. His combos are pretty slow, which makes it very, very easy for your opponents to actually hit you with a super counter the moment you try going for a combo on them. His grab is very slow. It's usually how it is with like a lot of these characters who are like very bulky and everything, so opponents can just sidestep out of it or just take it very easily. Both of his utility abilities, a Servant, Latent Power, and Berserker, are abilities that only give you stats and basically nothing else. Just like Mr. Satan as well, he does have an unblockable super attack with his Berserker's Crash, which paired up with his stat boosting abilities, it can do some okay damage. Unlike Mr. Satan though, he can actually stagger his enemies. That's why he's the number 9 spot on this list. Going into our number 8 spot, we will be looking at a character that I'm sure 99% of you forgot was even in the game. I mean, I did too. Frieza Soldier. Frieza Soldier is literally the character that pops to your mind when you think of a 2DP character. He's basically just a 2DP character connoisseur. He's the 2DP character. I will give him props though, because his abilities actually help him when you pop them, unlike some other people in this list. Full Power Charge being one of them. This is an ability that gives you a full 5 bars of ki on your character, helping you out to finish off your combos with even more damage with him. I found Full Power Charge to be a very good ability, especially when you've knocked your enemies down and everything like that. You immediately get access to like your 2 blasts, which for this character I find it really funny because this guy has the exact same blast super twice. It's just that one of them has a full power phrase slapped onto it. I kid you not, it just deals 800 extra damage. That's all it does. Sleep is the other utility ability that he does have. It is a very good ability on paper. A heal on a 2DP character is always very good to have for sustain, but kind of takes 56 years to activate, and the heal isn't even that crazy. He does have an unblockable ult though, which is always very nice to have, but I don't think it's enough for him to be higher than number 8 on this list. And now, on our number 7 spot is going to be a character who every Dragon Ball fan knows about. Alright, the original creator of one of the most iconic moves in all of anime, the strongest martial artist of all time, and the greatest gooner known to man, Master Roshi. the buff version. I already know some people are gonna argue that this guy should be in the same rank as the base form Roshi, considering he's a transformation of that character, but they cost the same DP and have completely different abilities, so I'll actually have them divided. Roshi does have False Courage, and if you watch my last ranking video, which I suggest you watch after this one, of course, you will know how much I love this ability, making you unable to be staggered for a couple of hits. It makes it very easy for you to grab an opponent, and Roshi can very easily combo that grab with his original Kamehameha, which is one of the fastest Kamehamehas in the game. Also add on to that fact that he starts out with 2 key stocks, meaning you will have False Courage up immediately at the start of battle, but that makes him very, very good. Only thing that really holds this guy down is the fact that he doesn't have any unblockable moves, which really sucks, because if he did, he would be way higher than he actually is right now. But going on to our next spot right here, we are gonna have a weird one, because I will be talking about 2 characters at the same time, although they are going to be placed on 2 different ranks. Cyberman and Chaozu, respectively 6th and 5th on the list. Both of these characters are basically identical in what they do. Both of them have a paralyze that you can pull off while the enemy is hitting you, giving you priority and time to charge up your key and start a combo on them. Both of them have After Image as their defensive ability, which always helps out quite a bit. Both of them have suicidal tendencies because their ults are doing more damage to you than they're actually doing to the enemy. This kind of leads to you refraining from using their main damaging option in a fight, which is going to be their ultimate, due to it just leaving you at 1 single HP after you actually use it. But the reason Chaozu is higher on this list is because of 1 single ability in the game, his Dodon Ray. Not only is it pretty goddamn fast, it also tracks and does some very good damage to your enemy, and only costing 2 key, meaning you can just spam the shit out of this while your enemy is down and hasn't recovered, or while their stamina is down. But Dodon Ray is just dumb. It's just a very dumb ability. Thank God it only is on the lower DP characters, because if Gogeta was using Dodon Rays, bro, I would actually just quit the game, like deadass. But using our ultimates to blow ourselves up aside, we are now gonna get into the juicy stuff. Coming in at number 4 is going to be a member of the world-renowned swaggiest force in the galaxy, the Guldo is the only 2 DP member of the Ginyu Force in Sparking Zero. I don't know why, to be honest. I'm guessing because he's like shortest out of all of them. But all I'm gonna say is, though, he did not receive the short end of the stick, because he is gonna be the first character in this list with an instant sparking ability. His special fighting pose 4 not only does get you sparking mode with it, you also gain access to an unblockable short range ultimate, which is something that's always gonna be pretty hard to vanish for your opponent. They're always going to be trusting their own reaction time to actually just vanish it, which is very bad, especially for a close range unblockable attack which you can't dash out of and you can only vanish. You can catch them with this on a counter, or while they're spam guarding you, while you've paralyzed them. There's a lot of ways you can deal some very good damage with your ultimate, and if that wasn't enough for him, Guldo also has that paralysis which I was talking about, just to give you the upper hand in a matchup with him. You can pair that up with his psychic rock throw as well, which is one of the fastest blasts in the game, and you have a very solid 4th place for this 2 DP character ranking right here. And oh yeah, top 3, baby. This is where it gets real. Because coming into the 3rd spot is gonna be the GOAT, the best girl in Dragon Ball, Videl. Videl is where they decided to say, you know what? The DP level, we're gonna make this character actually meta viable and very dumb, because why not? Starting out with the most broken ability in the game, Videl is able to tap into the After Image bullshit strike ability, which allows you to dodge anything that the enemy throws at you for over 10 seconds, and there's no limit to this, by the way. It's not like, oh, okay, you've done 5 dodges, you can't use this anymore. No, you infinitely dodge anything they throw at you for over 10 seconds. And the thing is, with the way this game works, you're going to get this back probably before you even lose the first After Image strike, because of how fast you get key stock in this game. You can just do this and then hit them back and start a combo on them very, very easily, just for free, just for 3 key stocks on a 2 DP character, bro. Super Vegito is the best character in the game because he has this ability. So giving this ability to a 2 DP character is just insane. But this is just the start, because why not give her an instant spark ability with her super unyielding spirit? The ability combo of After Image Strike and an instant spark ability is enough for her to be this high, but the fact that her combo strings are very natural and she has flying kicks very early makes it able for you to win clashes with her pretty easily. And also, her Videl kick is very funny. I really like it. It's just very cool to see like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta get absolutely stomped to the face by this, like, what, 18-year-old girl? And it only costs 2 bar as well to throw out, so hey man, W Videl. And with that, we make our way into the penultimate spot of this list, with one of the most broken 2 DP characters to ever grace this game. We already had him once on this list, but he decided to starve himself enough to go back to his base form, Master Roshi, the scrawny version. Where do I even start with this guy, man? After Image Strike, again. I don't need to explain what this does at this point, man. Oh, but that's not enough for you. How about having False Courage as well, just in case you need to not get staggered by the first few hits of your enemy? An unblockable super with his Thunder Shock Surprise, which, to be fair, is not really the most damaging ability of all time, but just the effect that it has on your psyche, because it's so annoying to look at this long ass animation every single time you get hit by it. It actually gives you time to think about the fact that you're losing to a 500-year-old man, bro. Oh, but that is still not enough. Okay, wait a minute though. We've got another unblockable attack, and this time, oh, it's his ultimate. Alright, which not only does some massive damage, it also gives him this very cool little windscreen right here, which is very nice. Doesn't really have too much value on the evaluation. But yeah, Master Roshi, here's him. And he could very easily be number 1 as well, right? But not in this video, because you already know our number 1 is gonna be that chunky boy, Yajirobe, the Senzu Bean Gobbler. This man got nerfed, and it literally changed nothing about his playstyle in the game. They hit this man with a 3-piece nerf combo to everything that he does, raising his Senzu to 6 stocks, making him now start at 0 stocks as opposed to 2 stocks, making his base HP lower, and it still didn't matter. It literally did not, because this man still has a very easy access to every single one of his abilities. You're always gonna be in the Vanish Wars, so you're never gonna run out of stock for his Senzu Bean to get a full heal at any point. Pair that up with his Instant Spark ability, a very good combo strings, which give you heavy finish on his counters, meaning you always stun your enemy when you counter them. An unblockable super in the mix as well, and Yajirobe is very easily the most valuable 2 DP character to throw in your team or even start out with in ranked. You're gonna use this guy and you're usually gonna win by timeout, because you're gonna have like 5 characters on the team and you're just gonna be spam healing with Yajirobe all the time. And Yajirobe right there is going to conclude our first ranking video in the series of ranking characters based on their DP. Of course, I want to thank you guys for watching until the end. I really appreciate it. Definitely let me know about any changes you'd make to this list down below in the comments. And while you're down there, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to support the channel, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.